I'm Amanda. I'm from Texarkana, Arkansas. I was in the Army and stationed in Baumholder, Germany. I was a medic. I did 2 tours with the combat engineers, one to Iraq and one to Afghanistan. In Iraq, it was pretty hectic. We had 3 platoons. We all went out separately. I would go out once a day under normal circumstances because we had 1 medic per platoon, and our job was just to go out there and find IEDs. It was probably 10 o'clock at night, and somebody came and got me and said, you know, we got incoming, so we need all the medics to the aid station. I get there, and we didn't know what unit it was that they were bringing in, you know, injured guys. So I'm just waiting. It seemed like forever. Probably wasn't a few minutes, but they finally started bringing casualties in. The first guy that they brought in, I started helping work on him. They took his dog tags off and read his name, and I did know the guy. It was a guy that I drank beer with every day in Germany, you know, and so my heart kind of dropped, but I held it together, kept working, and then I turned around, and one of my best friends from Germany, he had taken most of the blast. It was an EFP. He was the gunner. He ended up losing both his legs above the knees. You know, whenever you're in Iraq, you just can't wait to get back. Take your leave, no problems. Everything was great. But then you get back, and probably over the next 2 to 3 months, I just noticed that I had a lot of anger issues, I didn't really know where to channel them, and I'd never been in trouble in the military, and it got to the point, I mean, I could tell I was probably going to get in trouble, just as far as, you know, lashing out at, you know, my superiors or whatnot. So I decided, you know, maybe I need to go to mental health, and maybe I can figure out what's going on, because I didn't really understand why I was so angry. And then I went to mental health, just talked with a counselor. I went over the course of probably about 6 months total, but immediately it really helped, because I didn't even realize how much I was holding in, you know. And at that point in time, just when I'd tell her my story, you know, I just started bawling, you know, and I really hadn't let anything out at that point. And she explained to me, she diagnosed me with depression. It felt really good just to talk to somebody that would just listen, you know. They didn't have to say anything back, or she just listened, so it actually helped a lot. For about the first 2 or 3 months, I went weekly. And then after about 3 months, I went about every 2 weeks. After that, I mean, I felt, you know, it was a lot better. Periodically, I would still go to mental health just to vent, more or less, so that I wouldn't get that anger built back up. It's really just given me some inspiration that things have been tough on me, but they could be tougher. I was glad that I reached out there and got that. I just needed a little bit of help, you know, somebody to give you a little bit of encouragement, you know, just to listen, to vent, and it really seemed to help me a lot. I think that my experiences in the military helped me as far as being a student, and really just in everyday life. I'm a lot more self-disciplined, and I have a job. I just got a job starting next week. Now, when I look back on the military, it's a really positive experience. It was the best thing I ever did. I wouldn't trade any of it for anything. Any veteran that is even thinking they may need help, you know, don't look at it negatively. Like, it's not a weakness. It's just like I was once told, it's just a normal reaction to an abnormal situation. It's your life. It's not anybody else's life that it's affecting. It's your life that it's affecting. So just get out there and do it.